HighGround is an employee engagement platform and performance platform. It's really built for the modern employee. We help companies do a better job of recognizing, collecting feedback, and collecting sentiment from employees. And from an employee standpoint, we give them a place where they can be recognized and also track their own personal performance. Raise more money than you need when you're being an entrepreneur and you're starting a business. I think that's something someone told me early on in the startup world, and I think it's wholeheartedly true. And I always recommend people should always be a little bit pessimistic as to what they need, and if it's available, make sure you don't cut it too close. So the biggest lesson I've learned is that their people in general are very different, and you can't apply a specific leadership style to everyone. I think that it's important to understand what each person what makes them tick, what makes them motivated, and really apply something different to each person you work with. The worst boss I ever had was someone who was incredibly distant, and it was very tough to get any dialogue or any synergy moving between us. So I would say that I've made it a point to make sure that I interact with my people every day. And I think the further you are away, the more distance you are, the more damaging it is to the relationship. My strategy would be to prepare for the week. I take my goals and look at them every weekend, and I'm ready on Monday morning to attack the week. And so my advice would be to revisit them often and get your mindset ready for every Monday. And that always seems to help me drive forward with my goals. My advice would be don't fall in love with the idea. I think that that's the most common mistake with entrepreneurs. It becomes emotional very early. I've always believed that ideas are cheap, and that if you get beyond ideas, it comes down to execution. And so, what I would advise people is to focus on the execution, don't focus on the idea, because the idea will probably change.